Hi there, this is part 3 of our education portfolio training. And as you see on your screen during this quick session, we're going to take a look at some of the buttons and additional information about the education portfolio. And just to make sure that I'm clear and transparent, um, by the end of this quick session, you'll be able to understand the purpose of all the featured buttons in the digital education portfolio on Blackboard. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and transition into your Blackboard screen. So once again, at the main screen where it says My BRCTC, you will click that. And then on the left side, you will see My Portfolios. If you remember from the previous two trainings, the first one we added this box, the second one we clicked the edit button. And just to review, when we clicked that edit button, that was when you could go in and literally edit, add artifacts, do all sorts of things in there. I do want to highlight just briefly a little bit more about this screen. You do have the option to add some descriptions here in your portfolio if you want to describe to me or the education program coordinator, if it's not me at the time, kind of telling me a little bit about that artifact, you're certainly welcome to do so. You can add anything in them, and that goes for any artifact as well as you work your way down. Okay, the key is to make sure that you save it so it does save to your portfolio. Okay, now going back to the actual screen here, there's a couple additional buttons here that I just want to highlight. The first one is View. If you click that, you will see as it loads, it will literally just give you the view of what you see. So if you want to know what I'm going to look at when you share this with me, this would be the screen you take a look at. Notice there's nothing in there to click or to add or to do anything like that because I haven't added anything and saved it, whereas you all from the last training should have seen how to add artifacts and save them. If you save them and click view, you will see them here. Okay. Also, if you go back to the main screen, you will see a more button. So when you click that, you're going to get several options. You'll get settings, share, view comments, download, and delete. Well, first of all, you really don't need to delete the entire portfolio there. That's not necessary. Working our way up from the bottom, you can download this to your personal computer if you want to copy in case Blackboard malfunctions or something like that. If you click view comments, you'll eventually see a comment that I can write to you when I grade your portfolio. And that's really all that button does. We'll talk about the share option in the final training of the education portfolio because that one's very key, and so I'm making that a separate training. And then of course the settings button. If you click the settings button, you're not going to get a whole lot here. You'll just be able to type additional descriptions if you want it to be available or you want it to be private, whatever the case might be. You certainly don't need to mess with any of those buttons because everything that I've already put in to the template of this portfolio is already set the way that it needs to be. Okay. Now, taking a look at any additional buttons, you may see a My Artifacts shared with me. You may certainly take a look at that. You can add artifacts in here, but just make sure that you know when you add the artifacts, they don't go in your portfolio unless you click the Edit button and you go in and you add the artifact that way. Okay, and then you can also click Shared with Me. When you click Share with Me, that'll tell you anything that has been shared from another student or from another faculty member if they want you to see it. That won't happen, at least at this point in our training. So you're really only concerned with the My Portfolio option, okay? All right, folks, that's all that I have for part 3. I told you this would be quick. Please let me know if you have any questions, and then I will see you for the next and the final training when we talk about the share option.